What's the most challenging part of being a dancer on stage that maybe we as the audience might not realize?
Being tired, girl.
You're like, I'm exhausted.
What? I'd be so tired.
Hey everyone, it's your girl, Emily Curl with iHeartRadio, and welcome back to my virtual studio. Today we have a very special guest. She is a singer, a songwriter, a rapper, a dancer, and a choreographer. She pretty much does it all. Let's welcome DaniLeigh. Hi, DaniLeigh.
Thank you, hi.
Thanks so much for being here. I'm so glad we're talking to you today because we're coming off Halloween weekend, and we have to have a moment of appreciation for your Rihanna costume. I was unwell when I saw the photos.
Thank you. It's so funny because the day before I had went to Party Next Door's party, and I really did not have no time to like get ready for Halloween. Like I had no time because I had like shows and stuff, and I'm just getting this album ready and stuff. But I had like this other costume and I did not like it, but I got some pictures and then I took them and I thought they were cute, but then I was like, but it's not really the exact same. But then I posted them and everyone was roasting me. I was like, I hate y'all. And then after I was like, you know what? I do have my Pour It Up costume for tomorrow. So you know, I'm about to go crazy on like, yeah, snap. So I was like, I came back with it.
I mean, the costume was fire. How did you get it so perfect?
My stylist, Torino, shout out to him. I was like, I want to be Rihanna. And I already told my hairstylist and my stylist, like, that's what I want to be.
So they were prepared, they're ready to go.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's talk about your music. We have Falta out now with Tiny and Chris Floyd. The song is in Spanish. As a Dominican woman, how important is it for you to make music that's bilingual?
I think it's very important. Like, you know, there's not a lot of Dominicans in the game, so I love to represent it and be Dominican, and you know, so yeah, I actually love that record, and it was dope that I got to collab with Tiny and Chris Floyd because Tiny's a super big Latin producer. So we locked in around like the Super Bowl time, and there's like way more records that we made too. So
I'm excited.
So there's more coming with Tiny?
This year. Yeah.
Oh, sick.
So it was just a little taste, little startup from, you know, with the Spanish, so.
I loved it. My boyfriend is Colombian, so I've been practicing my Spanish. So anytime I can listen to music in Spanish too, I'm like, that's perfect.
Yes, that's dope.
Now your song Monique is out now too, which is an absolute banger. Where did the idea for the song come from?
Thank you. I was just in the studio and my boy Retro, which is a producer I work with all the time, he's really dope, and he just played that beat, and from the jump I was like, oh my God, like this beat is crazy. So I was working with Rayvon and my brother, two writers, and we just snapped. We just like, yo, turn on the thing. And it was definitely a beat where I was like, yeah, I'm about to flex and talk some shit real quick, because it was just made you feel that way. So
it's funny you say that, because this morning when I went for a run, that was like top of my list. I was on the treadmill and I was like, let's get it.
It's like the perfect workout song.
It is.
That's good.
But my favorite line in there is, I don't give a fuck like Lizzo, which I love because you know Lizzo probably loves that line too. I mean, that was so good.
No, for sure. I love that line too. It's like so real. She does not give a fuck.
So this song is coming off your upcoming album, Movie. We're so looking forward to this album. What can fans expect from this new music?
You can expect a lot of R&B. I stepped into my R&B vibe because that's where I was at the time, my place in life. A lot of like love songs, a lot of heartbreak songs, like, you know, just how I record is just like how I go through life, you know, like what I'm going through at the time. So you'll hear me in love, you'll hear me finding out shit, you'll hear me being ready to just leave, you'll hear me like, you know, it's just very relatable, and like, yeah, so R&B records. Also, I got my rap turn up records that people need as well to feel like a bad bitch.
You know I'm ready for that.
yeah, so those as well. And yeah, it's just a good versatile album, you know. I'm really excited too. And the reason why I call it Movie is because I have a whole movie for it. It's a visual album, so every single song connects to each song, pretty much telling my story of the entire album. So
visual albums are so interesting to me because when you are in the creative process, what comes first? Like, do you write a song and you're like, I can picture this, or do you finish the album, you do the visual? How does that work?
So for me, it happened with me finalizing the album. The first thing I did was, okay, let me pick all the songs that I'm gonna use for this album. pretty much I picked all the best songs that I have because I record nonstop. So I was like, I have so much music. So I was like, let me just pick the best songs. And then it's crazy, like with the order that I had chose, like it all just kind of made sense and literally like made the whole story for me. It started off with like me being in love, then starting off with me being like suspicious, then going into, okay, like F you, like, you know, so it just kind of created the storyline for me with my songs. So it was pretty much easy. And then I actually wrote a script for the on the track list. Like I had wrote every single title of the song and made like an entire script with each song title. And it kind of made my entire like storyline. And I was like, oh, this is perfect. Now I know exactly what to do for this movie. So yeah.
Right. Okay, so movie, and when is movie coming out? Can you tell us?
I haven't told nobody yet. I haven't told nobody yet.
Okay, so still top secret.
My fans, to make fun of me, they'll make like little memes like DaniLeigh is coming soon is like the most annoying thing in the world. And I'm like, I'm sorry.
They're just excited, they're ready.
Yeah, they're ready.
Now let's take it back a little bit because you released your mega popular song Lil Baby in 2018, and then this year you released the song with a feature from Lil Baby. How does a feature like that impact the song?
For Lil Baby, I mean, definitely at that time, Lil Baby was like on his rise. Like that was definitely his moment of just going crazy, like the start. So that definitely was something that I even wrote into existence because after I made the song, I saved the MP3 as Lil Baby featuring Lil Baby.
So you like manifested it from the start.
Yeah, for real. So that was crazy. So I was like, oh my God, what's happening?
You've also worked with DaBaby, G-Eazy. Who else would you love to work with?
I have a lot of really dope features on my album right now. But who I would really want to work with would be like, I want to work with like Travis Scott. I want to do something with, I don't know, there's a lot of people that I have wrote down because I literally be writing down all this stuff just like to manifest it. I put Young Thug, I put Travis, I put Billie Eilish. I'm gonna do something with her. I think Rosalia would be fire.
Oh my God, Rosalia too. Yes.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
Are you a big goals person? Like, you said you write down a lot of these things. Like, is that kind of how you see your future?
I would say so. Yeah, I do. Like last year, like before 2020, I wrote down everything I want for 2020, and I've like almost got everything so far. So I'm like, yeah.
That's amazing. You still have a few left on your list. I mean, we have some months left. We got like, what, 2 months?
Yeah, I know. One of those was to buy a house, and I'm about to buy a house at the end of November. So I literally made it like...
Wait, are you moving again? So you're in this place and are you going again?
No, I didn't buy this house.
Oh, okay,
so
okay.
the house I'm buying is in Dominican Republic. So I'm like, I bought a house for my parents.
Oh my God. Oh,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
Yeah, so that was one of the goals that happened. I wanted to be signed to Savage Fenty, and I got that. I wrote that down. Yeah, I don't know what else is on there, but yeah.
I mean, already 2 amazing things. So 2020, not bad. 2020's had some ups and downs, but some good things come out of it too.
Actually, it's funny. I actually book a movie, and I made my own movie. So I'm like, okay.
Oh my goodness, perfect. Literally movie.
Right.
Now it's funny because this is our first time meeting, which I was excited for our interview, and I've obviously seen a lot of your interviews, and your presence is so calming and your voice is so soft and calm, and then you see like a video of you like dancing on stage and it's like, oh shit, you fully go in. Do you have sort of a dancing alter ego?
Oh shoot, maybe. I guess like when I like tap into it, like I'm in like full performance mode. Yeah, because I feel like I am very like chill and like, you know, like when it comes to just my personality. So it's like, I don't know what you would, like how you would think I would be if you never heard me talk or anything, like from seeing me just dance and perform. So maybe.
You danced with like Pharrell, Daddy Yankee, Nelly Furtado, Meghan Trainor. You know, being a dancer now, the star of the stage, does it make you sort of appreciate the production of everything even more now that you sort of understand all parts of it?
Oh yeah, definitely. Because I got to see all the backgrounds of everything as a dancer, like growing up or whatever. So I got to see like what it takes like to even just having to be an artist. Like you need this on your team, you need this, that, this, like you need everything. So I'm very, very appreciative of just being a dancer before I was an artist. And yeah.
What's something like as a dancer that you witnessed, like someone that you're like dancing for on stage, you're like, oh, when I'm an artist, I definitely want to take that into my own show?
I mean, there's so much that goes into the show to make it everything, because I feel like lights is so important. Like, that's so important. Dancers is important. If the artist is a dancer, like, unless you're just like, you know, sitting down singing, then it's different. But lights, dancers, sound is so important. Like, I need to make sure I have a sound man, because the sound can mess up a whole show. Like, people won't appreciate it if it sounds bad, you know? And it's just staging, like, you know, just making it look presentable and nice. So
what's the most challenging part? Again, going back to dancing, what's the most challenging part of being a dancer on stage that maybe we as the audience might not realize?
Being tired, girl.
You're like, I'm exhausted.
What? I be so tired. And I really like be dancing, so I'm like, oh my God, I'm about to die.
But you still like have to give it your all. I'm sure that's probably grueling.
Yes, you know, I'm trying to, you know, be that. So it's like, to dance and sing at the same time, it's very hard. And I'm really like, I really sing too. Like, I don't really have my tracks like on my songs or anything like that. I'm really like,
I mean, I've seen your live performance is so good. And it's so fun to watch because you can tell it really is you, like, and you are giving a lot.
Oh, thank you.
Before we let you go, I thought we could do a quick rapid fire social question game if you're down.
Let's do it.
So I'll just ask you a couple questions, and if you just want to repeat it back in a sentence form, if that works for you.
Okay.
The most surprising thing I've learned about myself this year is?
The most surprising thing I've learned about myself is I have more patience than I thought. Because this, you know, like, pandemic, you need to have patience because you could go crazy.
Pandemic, the election, everything. My first concert was?
My first concert was Justin Bieber.
Stop!
Before he was big. I mean, he was kind of getting there. Like, he had Only Girl in the World, that song.
That was like his big breakout?
Yeah.
So you've been a believer from like day one.
In Florida.
Stop it.
Yeah.
That's amazing. The best advice I ever received was?
The best advice I ever received was from the late great Prince. He told me to be super authentic and make sure I never compromise for anything, for anybody, with my brand, with who I am.
And you feel like you've done that?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because I feel like a lot of people tell me, like, I love how you're just you, you're natural, you're this, like, you don't care. So I like always hear that. So I'm like, oh, okay, thanks, Prince.
Thanks, Prince. Oh, that's beautiful. As we near the holidays, 3 things I'm thankful for this year are?
3 things I'm thankful for this year is my family. Everybody's safe and healthy. My blessings. God has blessed me with continuing to work and continuing to get jobs and book things and get money. And then, I don't know, my album. I'm thankful for it, I guess. I don't know.
Well, we're all thankful for that, and also your Rihanna costume, so.
Thank you.
DaniLeigh, thank you so much for being here. So nice to meet you. And thank you all for watching. Make sure you stream Falta and Monique out now on iHeartRadio. And DaniLeigh, hopefully we'll see you in real life next time.
Right. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to stream Falta and Monique by DaniLeigh out now on iHeartRadio. We'll see you next time. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. Did you like that video? You can check out more over here. And don't forget to subscribe to iHeart right here. And if you're already a longtime fan, make sure you ring the bell down below so you don't miss a single video. Bye guys.